Greetings and salutations! This is Jason Silverain, and we're now on Rakenzarn Tales version 4.2.2c. I found another bug. Now, doing the Insane quest, I discovered that we were missing one of the fruits. I wasn't going mad. I think that's occurred when they were fixing another error, which is when one of the fruits gave you all 20 by using it. I think that one got taken out and not replaced. Dark said he was planning on having more than 20 around the place anyways, so people wouldn't have to backtrack everywhere. So, before all this, I was going mad after searching for about 2.5 hours, 3 hours for this last fruit, and decided to essentially hack it into the game. I found a save editor and just gave myself it, because I wanted to see if the actual quest worked. So then I get to this point, and it's another area where the editing hasn't been quite gone through correctly, and there was a game-breaking crash. So that's all been patched, hopefully. So now I get to actually see this quest. Wait, you got 10? You said 20 before. You just reduced the amount to 10. Okay. Maybe that's one way of fixing it. Actually, that means you have to do less work, because it means you've got more than the amount you need. Unable to get a sprite? Yeah, that's fine. That's going to be hard, because isn't it just a 3D model somewhere? So getting a 2D sprite of that is going to be really hard unless you get someone to make it. Though, I would say you would have been alright to do a placeholder, or at least do the cutscene with a placeholder, and just say, developers note, this sprite is a placeholder. It just takes you straight to the battle. And I was going to say, like, I'm not going to use my previous video on this, but this sprite is passable. It's not amazing, but kudos to someone trying it. But this needs desperately neatening up. This is kind of not great. You need to get rid of that little white outline or tidy it up. It's very pixelated. So I'm trying a new team. These guys are the treasure hunters. I'd like to see Knuckles get more use. Okay. I've not used him in ages, so I have to double check what his skills are. So what do I want to start with here? You going to tell me anything? You going to tell me anything at all? No, you're not. So we're just going to go with the standard. We are going to go get our assists, because I need to build those up. Stats for everyone! And in that case... Yep. Rabbit Run page. Let's get some stunning on. You've got an assist that needs doing a bit. Dark Down and Fear. Chance of doing Bleed and Paralysis? Yeah, let's give it a go. Now, you haven't got anything on. What are your skills again? So we have some fire, we have some earth. And they're all pretty good with the defense downs. Yeah, Nux is all about just debuffing with his skills. So we've got bleed. Nice. We've got a stun. Attack down and cornered. No defense down. This is fine. So you're going to be stunned for a round. Let's have a look. Yeah, it was just regular defense down. Oh. Do we even have anyone with any electricity? 100% bind. Bind is just good. Yeah, you know what? I know what I'm going to do. I am going to go with Void Slash to start weakening you to Dark. Do I use Daffy's skills? With Queasy, I still don't know what that does. Or do I just keep spamming Bugs? Because Bugs is just... Bugs is OP! Bugs is amazingly good. Alright. Let's get some knockdown here. Yeah, let's go for Screaming Darkness and Weapon Skill. Shining Punch is just funny. It's so cheap as well. This is yourself. I could just go for an Earth Punch. Nah, we're just... Knuckles straight. Burn. Let's see if we can get a burn off. Probably not, because he's got a fire weapon, I think. With that said, people with flamethrowers tend to not be very flame resistant unless they're wearing very specialist clothes. There we go. So we got Dark Down, which means I can use the weapon skill of this. I doubt you have magic, but that's all fine. Weapon skill... I should have gone for the electricity down. I've not played for 3 or 4 days, and I've already forgotten what everyone has. Dagger Storm, weapon skill from the dark. 3% chance... Oh my god, insta-kill? Oh, these are really good, these weapons. All foes... Yeah, I've got a really good party here. Everyone sort of synergizes. Apart from maybe Nux, but that's fine. We're not even going to see any of your attacks, are we? Yeah, you just don't stand a chance, buddy. You're doomed. Okay. Let's go with leverage. Cerberus Bite, Tenderize. You know what? Yeah. Go with that on you. I think he's still got Dark Down. Yeah, still got loads of Dark Down. Knuckles is the only one I'm struggling with because, again, I've sort of built him to team up with the light attack. Just do the punch. Yeah, just destroyed. That Dark Down did all the work. Flame Coat. Nice. Superstar. Okay, nice. Thank you, Daff. Glad to see some levels. It's a mask. Yeah, I think Taz is supposed... You're supposed to use Taz here to get a team up. I did use Taz actually the first time I did this. And it did a special cutscene. Nux is right here. I like how Sonic actually understands what he's saying and no one else does. Yeah, that's all good. Nice. This time permanently. Old times. Okay. So, quest complete and insane. What I'm going to do, I'm going to save in my first few. Because it's always good to have multiple backups. And then, I'm going to load. I'm going to do this fight with Taz and see if there's a cutscene. So, fighting him a second time, he's resistant to wind. That's understandable. Because he's Crash's opponent, who is probably going to be very wind-focused. Blind light down. Let's blast you. I already got light down on you. What else have I got down on you? Electricity! Oh, part of me really wants to do it. It's 150, but I do kind of need to get the stun on you. Gotta keep you unable to move. Light down's about to vanish. Taz, churn and punch the sucker for me. Yeah, clearly not doing as much damage as you were before. Ooh, didn't get the stun this time. It was a 90% chance. Is it because you were already slightly stunned? Maybe. Anything else I can do with my assist? Stat buffs for all. Yeah, we're just gonna go crazy on you. Sonic's not been that useful, actually. I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping the wind down would kick in a bit more often. Just seems to be very resistant to it, which is completely understandable. Let's get some resets on you. Just this build I've got going through this run this time, where everyone's either got bind, paralysis, or stunning. It's just... Oh, it's too good. Yeah, you know what? I got nothing to lose by doing this. We bind you up. So it's 80% chance stun. Let's get some leverage in. You've got something down. Light and electricity. I can't do my skill yet. Tails is doing that. You know what? Let's go for another wind down. You never know. Deals tenderized. Or I could go for another shining punch. It doesn't do that much. It doesn't do that much, so I'll go with that. No, we ain't getting the wind down. Not happening, is it? The crit build on Daff. Oh, so good. So good. So yeah. Thunderball Luigi. Let's do this. I just need Daff to have a bit more lightning in general. But nothing that does Earth down. It's mildly annoying. Ready shots. Just go with that. No, I could have sworn. I could have sworn there was a cutscene when I played this the first time before the crash, because that's where the crash occurred. It's like Taz and Crash Bandicoot look at each other, and they're about to do something, and that's where the crash occurred. So that whole section has been taken out. Huh. I'm guessing it's a quick fix, just so you can get on with it, but I'm a little disappointed because I actually really wanted to see the team up between those two, because it's definitely referenced here. So there's no cutscene. So this is added to the list of long things that needs to be fixed with Rakes and Tails. I think that rather than progressing with the main story now, the next update for Rakes and Tails should definitely be a overall catch up with all these subquests that have nowhere to go. You know, the two bonus fights that just don't work at the moment. This fight that needs updating. I can't skip through this conversation, sadly. But yeah, just finish off the side quests that you've not completed yet. Because if you get too far ahead in the main story, you're going to just have to come back to these eventually. And these are things that are clogging up the quest bar, and it's a little bit annoying, I won't lie there. So, Crash is Earth-type. I'll confess, I was a little surprised by that. Let's see what you got, buddy. What do you have to start with? You had Soddle. Well, give you that. Anything else? Rock Tunic? But Speedster? Not bad. Could go for a evasion build. I've got none of this. Superstar buff. Mascot style characters. So that's going to be Crash. That's going to be Sonic. Yeah, Superstar. Absolutely amazing. Sonic Speed. Radiant. I like Radiant's shot though. It's so good. That's a massive boost. Look at that. That's huge. I don't want to put it on Mario. I mean, Mario could really do with it. Look, he's falling behind a bit. He doesn't really have much use. I mean, Crash really needs the buff. But Mario sucks right now. Because I know I'm not going to change this. I'm not going to change this once I've done it. Yeah. I could just give him the Brave Warrior one. And I kind of need the RP one, because he goes for RP like a monkey for a banana. You know what? Screw it. We're going to put it on Crash for now. It feels like such a waste on Crash. No, I was just thinking. Immune to burn? You know what? Yeah. Complete immunity to a thing would be quite good. I mean, that's a lot of RP I gain right there. That's a hell of a lot of RP. Go. And what are your skills? Cyclone Spin. 80% chance of dealing stun. Nice. Massive defense for yourself. Chance of dealing burn. Go-kart. Knockdown. Again, all of these single opponents. Bit boring. Not great. And I should have checked the Insane Rampage. We'll see it later. I'm sure we'll see it later. So I'm returning to Thieves' Tale. Now I've got to plan out who to use. Now, by default, I'd want to use Yuffie. I mean, she is well trained, but this exact thing, she gets provoked. And the Racing Tales version of Yuffie seems to be the Yuffie before all the character progression. The other two, I don't really know very well, but Carol likes to be tied up. And we know that she can escape routes. Yeah. Can I just leave? Just out of curiosity. Yes, I can. Okay. Yeah, if she tries to. No, I'm not. I need to go a quick crash and I'll be right back. Alright, let's get on with this. Isn't that right in front of the library? It feels weird that grabbing people outside such a big public building. Also, you got a town carrier through the town centre. The way this town's laid out, it feels like if there was any guards on the street, they'd see this. Okay, let's follow them and just punch them in the face. Be scared of something. Yeah, there we go. This is a reaction I was expecting. I mean, authors barely disguise kink. Barely. Again, no mobs. I could have sworn there was like a massive T-Rex mob that was like supposed to be really hard in this area. I mean, Ryu's starting character, and I don't know if it's been taken out because I've not encountered it. There we go. I could swap round and try someone else, but I'm not feeling it today, I'll be honest.